Let's do this thing I do, where I sit on the Jason. Come on. Alright. I am here. I do live. However, living is hard. Turns out. I'm very far away from the mic. I am aware of this, but there we go. Right. See if my headphones are working. So many cables required to stream. Not actually hearing anything. But then again, I know I've muted the volume, so I need to go and get the remote. There's so many moving parts. If I had money, I would hire someone to do this job for me, so that I wouldn't have to get tangled up in a million cables every time I want to do something simple as streaming. Yes. There'd be. Hey gamers, how are y'all doing? Thank you for joining me. Those of you who joined me, hey Els, how's it going? Can these fit with my hat is the question. Do I need a hat indoors at night? Need is a very loaded word, don't you agree? So let's do that. For now, is there something? Okay, it's just not making any noise. Right. So, hey Maya, how's it going? Welcome to this situation. So I got the. Ideally, I would have my computer somewhere better suited for the camera. I don't know if I should make the camera be more head on, but you're already seeing my monitors there. See what I mean? Everything. I actually have a room where I have. Yeah, sorry, I'm just taking my shoes off because I'm terrible. I'm a terrible person. No feet on Twitch, okay? That's declared, but I can be wearing socks, right? Jesus. Okay. I'm gonna turn off these monitors because they're annoying me for 2 seconds, and then we're just gonna get cracking, yeah? Go to Midgar, meet friends, meet enemies. I love meeting enemies. Me. As always, please, if there's any issues with the audio, if the video looks terrible, if I look terrible, I mean, I look alright, I do my best. Please let me know. As always, my horrid socks. And yeah, maybe if I make you be a bit closer, get a bit more intimate with my gamer reactions. How's it going? Looking cute. Right. I'm just going to turn away from the camera for a second because I need to do the disgusting thing of clearing my nostrils because I have severe allergies. So pretend. I haven't mic'd myself, have I? Jesus. Okay. I want to save you the sniffling, okay? But I should mic myself because this is the microphone right here, and like a fool. Sounds fine and you look up. Oh, thank you, Maya. Thank you. I do try for my audience. I say audience as if I was some sort of big celebrity. Listen, I feel really warm right now. I think all this movement. So look at my cool Transformers badges. They're really cool, aren't they? All right. So let's stop fucking dilly-dallying. That just reminded me that you're probably still hearing Final Fantasy music. So let me just sort that out. Oh god, see what I mean about moving parts? It's just one thing after another. So thank you. Yeah, it's really good. It's from the original Final Fantasy, so it's pretty great. But I think it's time for us to get the music from this game. It's a good thing I remember this, isn't it? It's Tifa's theme. Cool. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit here, and you're going to join me, and I'm going to play the demo, which is the first chapter of Final Fantasy VII Remake colon part 1 colon Midgar or something like that. Birth of a God. Can't remember which one that is. Okay. Right. Oh my god. I don't know if I'm delaying it for a psychological reason. I am a really big fan of Final Fantasy, and Final Fantasy has been one of those things that, like, you know, I'm a nerd and I kind of collect things and I collect manga, but Final Fantasy and action figures. But Final Fantasy has been one of those things that, despite the fact that I love it a lot. If you look around my room, there's very few physical manifestations of the fact that I love it. I mean, nobody has to buy merch, right? But I used to have a lot of merch, and I used to have a lot of the games physically. But I've had to move a lot of times, and I've been poor a lot of times, and I've had to sell things, or I give them away. So now, like, the only thing that in my entire room shows that I'm a Final Fantasy fan is over there, you can see it, I have an action figure of Estinian, the Dragoon from Final Fantasy XIV. Not because I love Estinian himself, but because I love Dragoons in Final Fantasy XIV. And yeah, and as I said, you know, I don't need to have merch or whatever. I don't need to prove any shit. But I wish I had the stuff that I used to have, if that makes sense. I used to have like a beautiful action figure of Odin from Final Fantasy VIII, that Odin himself was really well articulated, and then his horse was just like a solid bit of plastic, but he was like solid. Like if you threw it at somebody, you would hurt them with that. Show me the anime twinks. All right. Oh, except for this other team. Oh yeah. Okay. You know what? You are right. I am doing the sniffling thing. God fucking damn it, man. All right. 2 seconds. I'll be right with you. I'm actually gonna mute this mic for a second. Can I do that? Is that a thing that we can do? Let's mute it. Let's mute it for a sec. Say what you want about my stream, but it is definitely the most disgusting one. All right? Oh, Kuja. Yeah, Final Fantasy IX. I used to have the action figures for VII and Zidane that came together. They did it in 2-packs because the characters were smaller than the ones from 8 and 7. I used to have Cypher, who was my favorite character from 8, when I was a teenager. Nowadays, I don't know if I have a favorite from 8, but they're all awesome. Bogies are Twitch legal. Thank you. I'm glad. Yeah, I had like little Vivi, and I think Zidane, I got rid of it ages ago, and then Vivi just disappeared. I did have that dreaded thing of like my mom giving away my stuff when I had moved out, because I wasn't quick enough to like grab it, and so my mom did give away a lot of things that I didn't want her to give away. She gave away my Transformers Robots in Disguise 2001 Optimus Prime and Megatron, aka Fire Convoy and Gigatron, and they were figures that I loved, and they're figures that I still wish I had. But you know, everything is transitory, and we're all gonna die someday. So at least someone somewhere was having fun with those figures. You know, it's just that thing of, it's my house, all your garbage is still here. Anyway, we're over it, we're past it. It was years ago. I am over it. But I'm delaying on this because I love Final Fantasy, and the game that got me into Final Fantasy was Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII is the reason why I bought a PlayStation off of one of my classmates in secondary school. You don't have to give me your Fire Convoy. I'm okay. Believe me, I'm not. I appreciate it. I'm not at a. Thankfully, I'm not at a lack for Transformers. Believe me, and honestly, I'm starting to run out of room, so I'm okay. But thank you. I will probably eventually get one, but right now I'm fine.
pretty much all of my collector aims have been sated. Anyways, back to Final Fantasy. So 7 is the one that got me into Final Fantasy. For ages during the SNES era, I wanted to play Final Fantasy VI because I kept seeing pictures and guides of it in magazines, but you couldn't find it anywhere in Argentina. And then the PlayStation era happened, and suddenly you could get games for really cheap because it turns out that in a country where piracy is basically the main modus operandi of distributing games, which I don't know if it is still the case, but it definitely was the case in the 90s, it's much cheaper to make a bootleg CD-ROM than it is to make a cartridge. And even back then, with less availability of burners and stuff, it was still way cheaper. So a game basically you were just paying by the disc. So a regular game would cost you anywhere from the equivalent of $7 to $10 per disc, and then if you had a game like Final Fantasy, that was multiplied, right? But yeah, I went to my classmate's house and we just goofed around with his PlayStation. He showed me Mega Man X4 and he showed me Final Fantasy VII. And then a few weeks later, he was like, "I don't want it. Do you want it?" And he gave it to me with those games and like a bunch more that I never played, like Legacy of Kain, which I still don't care much about. Sorry, Legacy of Kain fans are waiting for me to stream that entire series. And yeah, and I just played Final Fantasy VII and I was in love. I was obsessed with it, and I became obsessed with Final Fantasy. And that obsession has never really gone away. It's ebbed and flowed. I had a bit of a low a few years back, but then Final Fantasy 14 got me back into it. But yeah, 7 was my first. 8, I would say, is my favorite, even though I know it's not perfect. And 9 is really good. All those 3 are just like the golden age for me. You know, those three games, the PlayStation trilogy are really, those are my Final Fantasy games. And I just have a lot of trepidation of it, the 7 remake, because I've watched a lot of the trailers, I followed the news coverage, and you know, it looks great, it looks amazing, but it's Tetsuya Nomura, and I didn't like Final Fantasy 13. And a lot of us felt that Final Fantasy 13 was basically what Nomura would do to a remake of 7. And they've made it more action RPG, and I don't know, I feel like some of that goofiness, that early PS1/late SNES goofiness of Final Fantasy 7 is kind of lost because we've gone for this aesthetic. If you look at this, they've gone for an aesthetic that follows Advent Children. And Advent Children was what I can only describe as an aggressively fine movie. It was okay. But everyone got obsessed with it when it came out, and I kept seeing merch for Advent Children for years, and they're still doing it. They're still releasing all sorts of merch for it, and I didn't think it was that good. I thought it was alright. I was like, oh, I'm glad to see these characters one more time. I didn't need it. You know, I didn't felt it was necessarily necessary. And the thing is, Final Fantasy VII didn't look like that. It wasn't a game that was like all serious and had that look. Final Fantasy VII was a game that was halfway between the chibi cuteness of the Super NES games and anime. And not necessarily this kind of like, you know, so I want to judge this on its own merits. I just hope that it works on its own merits. And one of the movies of all time. Is it one of the best or the worst movies of all time? But yeah, so I've had some preparations on the remake, but you know what? The thing is this: if this remake isn't what I want, and if it isn't what other people want, Final Fantasy VII is still there, available in more platforms than ever now, and also on PC you can put so many mods on it that you can basically make a sort of HD remaster of Final Fantasy VII as it existed. With that said, I'm just gonna click, okay? I'm just gonna do it. Click. Oh, immediately evocative. Turn it up a bit for myself. Yeah, if the game is too low, if the game sounds too low to you compared to my voice, or if it's too loud compared to my voice, do let me know. PlayStation's taking sweet time, huh? Oh, immediately. Sorry, I started laughing because can you see that you can't really see it on the stream because it's under my follower account. You can kind of, okay, actually it's perfectly centered above the chat box. If you look at the stream, it's perfectly centered there. Do people do chat boxes anymore on Twitch? I feel people used to and they don't do it anymore. Like maybe I should hide them. Yeah, nobody should really rewatch Advent Children. Do you see that yellow glowy bit at the top of the chat box? That is the bottom, the bottom of a glowing button that says purchase. And because that part of the screen is black, it attracts your eye immediately, obviously, which is meant to. I'm a complete mark because I've already bought this remake. I've already bought it. I have it. I reserved it in game. I pre-ordered it. I don't pre-order games, but heyo. Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess they are useful. Yeah, you're right. I guess because a lot of people don't do them anymore because you can just like, I don't know. But yeah, you're right. Okay, I'm gonna have to think about it. But maybe it's too big. I don't know. Anyway, I love the prelude. Oh, character design. Tetsuya Nomura / Roberto Ferrari. Roberto Ferrari? Who's that? A fellow Italian. Also interestingly, logo illustration 1997. So this is the 1997 logo with Photoshop effects added to it. I'm not going to do this for every screen, okay? I'm just going to start the game. This is always a problem because I never know what they mean by inverting the y-axis because everyone does camera movement with the y-axis differently. But I'm going to invert that one. See, Classic is the turn-based thing. I think Classic is like a version of the turn-based stuff. But I don't like the fact that the battle difficulty is the same as easy. I think I'm just gonna go with normal. I want to know what they're trying to do. I don't want to impose like the old game on it. Here we go. Did we need that bar of one-winged angel? No, no, be nice, be nice. See, I would say that's over the top, but this is Final Fantasy VII, okay? Like, the metaphors, you know... This is Final Fantasy. It's pulp. It's silly. But it works. Oh, here it comes, here it comes. Oh, shit. My Blood of Valentine reference? Oh. Oh my god, I'm getting goosebumps. I am actually getting goosebumps. Oh my god. I'm such a mark. They totally got me. Oh my god. I have seen this before, but I forgot how impactful it was. Wait, are we already in real-time stuff? It's hard to tell. I'm such an old fogey. I can't even tell what graphics my PlayStation is capable of. Oh hell yeah. I feel like if this remake was a bit more attuned to my taste, instead of the bobbing mission theme, it would have started playing Bella Ciao, you know, the anti-fascist anthem.
Get down here, Merc.
It's our boy or girl. Oh my god. Oh, I love this. So, do I have a menu? No, do I have pause? What else do I have? Oh, I can just do that. I can just do that. Let's. Oh no. I inverted X and they've done goofed me. They done goofed me. That's not how I want it. I inverted X and it's wrong. Anyway, I'm going over here. Bye, Barrett. I'm gonna hit things. The control is exactly the opposite of what I need. This is driving me crazy and there's no options. Is it bad if I return to the title screen? Okay, I'm just gonna keep going and see if it lets me change. Okay. Oh!
Halt! Who goes there? You're up.
Time to use the anime sword! Okay. Okay.
You're coming with us. Nice and...
Don't think so.
Not bad.
Alright. Level 7, wow. That was fast. Oh wow, look, they turned into live stream. Why didn't this guy turn into live stream though? What I don't understand, no. Sorry, I'm just turning down the volume because it's actually too loud for me. So I haven't played Final Fantasy 15 for very long. I played it only for one day once when I was working on it. Briefly, very briefly. But this feels a lot like it, that combat, or where you just like press one button and win basically, kind of, I don't know. Anyway, okay. If I don't get a menu soon to change the controls,
Hands where I can see 'em.
I'm gonna have to reset. Wow, they're jumping the barriers! The punks! The ATB gauge fills as time passes and by attacking with X, with square. Once the bar is full, your character can perform special actions. Charges can be used immediately or saved, threatening the enemy to fill the gauge. Okay.
Freeze! Move and we shoot!
Go ahead.
Oh my god. Cloud keeps quipping. I don't know if I'm ready for this. Okay.
Enough of
Punisher mode. Okay. I guess that guy got punished.
was never in doubt.
Oh, main menu and map. Okay, thank fuck. When not in battle, you can check the map, open menus, and viewers can information. Use the Okay. Got it. Oh, no! Let me get to the menu! God damn it.
Drop the weapon!
Drop your comically large sword!
Yeah, what he said.
Oh, guarding. Okay. You can defend against enemy attacks by pressing R1 to guard. That was just sleepy. Yeah, just kind of like that. Circle to evade. That's the same as it was in Final Fantasy 15. A successful guard reduces the amount of damage suffered and also charges your ATB gauge.
You're coming with us.
Can't get surrounded.
Like
Try
that.
harder. Nope. Not bad.
Okay, before advancing, let's check out the menu. Okay. Purchase game. Alright, Square, Jesus, just like lay off. Let me make up my own mind. Okay. Got it. All right. Okay, I want a bit of distance, okay? Just give me a bit of, give me some distance. Alright. Oh, there's a manual. You know what? It feels a bit Kingdom Heartsy, but it really does feel a lot like Final Fantasy 15. Party! That's just me. Bronze Bangle, I think that's the item that you start with in Final Fantasy VII, the original. Cross Slash, Braver. What about Materia? Where's okay, but where's my Materia though? Oh, interesting. Okay. Uh-huh. Alright. Okay. Maybe inventory? Maybe if I go to party? Maybe I just can't change the equipment in this version. Alright, let's go. Oh, that's much better. I actually know what's happening now. Get my money out. Why can I not interact with anything? Shinra, merging innovation with creation. What do? We do for Midgar and for you. I do appreciate they have different ads, and some are in English and some are in Japanese. What's this? That's a bomb, isn't it? That's a Final Fantasy bomb. It says Red Lord energy drink. Cool. I think a train is delayed. Anyway. Can I get anything out of here? No? I'm just gonna explore as much as I can. This is like, you know, it's a free demo. I'm gonna explore. I'm gonna get my money's worth. Oh, they're still, I guess they're still renovating. Oh, more posters. I'm just gonna look at them all. Material doesn't look until after the bombing run. I think the bombing run is all that there is in this demo, so thank you for pointing that out, Ails. But yeah, anyway, let's look at more ads. See the world through her eyes. The what? With Shinra X sensor technology. Is this so that you can see? It's either a very advanced camera or a camera that lets you see what your cat is seeing? Okay. Hair tonic, ideal scalp care. What does it say? For astonishingly radiant and spiky hair. Oh my god, this is great. Elegance. Oh, I can't read. Oh man, I can't read the rest of it. The tiny bit at the bottom. This is for mineral water clear icicle. All right, yeah, same vending machine as well. Oh, more. Okay. Delicious, fresh, healthy, Banora White, quality apple juice from Banora. Is that a reference? Anyway, jump. What's over here? Anything? No? I guess toilets, but they're not marked. Oh yeah, and these. You see, I always said that what Final Fantasy VII needed was a tube map. Just, you know, in case you wanna know where you're going. Oh god, I wanna see what it's. I wanna read what it says. It's so tiny. Ah. How will I know where the green line ends? Banora is Angelo's hometown. Oh, thank you. Thank you for looking for the Expanded Universe references. I'm gonna put the computer down here so it's a bit less less difficult for me to look at it. But I'm also gonna make the text bigger so that I can see you better. Yeah, I am. There we go. So I played a bit of Crisis Core, but I could never figure out that slot system. It just felt like I was being punished or rewarded at random, which I guess is what a slot machine is, isn't it? But it wasn't fun to play. But I should go back to it. I just got to a level that was really, really difficult and I wasn't enjoying it, and I just gave up on it. And then I gave away my PSP, but I kept my saves, so I could go back to it at some point. Oh, use triangle to open chests or doors. I hadn't got long enough to unlock chest opening. So we're holding, you need to hold down triangle rather than pressing it. I'm really glad they told me that because I wouldn't have been able to figure that out by myself. Anyway, here's a chest. Price of Freedom. All I know about the Price of Freedom is that it's a subtitle of Wing Commander 4. That's right, I can make everything about Wing Commander because that's where I live. I didn't see what item I got. It doesn't really matter. What else have we got here? I can't read what that says, but it's a beautiful, like, old school Japanese style painting, as the same as before. Anything else over here? No. Okay, cool. Oh, what? Yeah, there's a chest there. 2 grenades. Steady on. What does this one say? We work hard so you can live well. I love all these creepy messages from Shinra that they look after you. I do like it. Zack's theme, cool. I was disappointed in Crisis Core because Crisis Core Zack in every incarnation after the original game, he has like his hair is only like down to here, whereas in the original game he has like Super Saiyan 4, like Super Saiyan level 4 up, like air up to his butt. Anyway, let's keep going. What else is here? Same ads. Oh, Loveless! Oh yeah, because Loveless in this universe is a record, I think. No, it's a movie. It's a movie because it's a movie poster. But I'm pretty sure Tetsuya Nomura is a My Bloody Valentine fan because of that, because of Vincent Valentine, and I'm pretty sure did Vincent have a Little Bit break called My Bloody Valentine? Anyway, and what is that? Adventures of Stamp, Book 3. Everyone's favorite series. Oh, Stamp. Something like shows up for his friends, something like that. I love Stamp. That's my favorite series. Oh, okay. You find boxes with the Shiro logo. Press triangle to square to smash them with your sword. They may contain useful items such as potions to restore HP or Mako shards to restore MP. All right. You mean like these Shirowakis? Interesting. This is very. That's very. It's very Devil May Cry, isn't it? Oh, there's my friends. I obtained a potion. Are there any more of these boxes around? Cloud Smash! Yeah. Can I run? Yeah! Pressing the left stick. Oh, there's this. Is this Biggs or Wedge? That's Jesse. Yay!
So what's Soldier Boy's deal?
He's a lonely
Is he one
soldier
of us
boy.
now? He's got balls, this, what was his name again?
Cloud Strife.
Right.
How does he know my name? I haven't said my name. I haven't written it
He's a
down.
professional, unlike the rest of us. I'm glad to have him.
Oh, Wedge. This is Wedge.
This is a one-time.
One time is
it's
with a
done,
dash
we're
or
done.
with a space. You made Wedge sad, you asshole!
Real joy to work with, though.
Real joy to look at, too.
Oh my god, Jesse's thirsty! What?
Looks are what people notice first.
Guess I'm not on the same page as people.
I'd say you're not even reading the
Biggs considered for asexual.
Enough. We're done here.
or even the same.
Give it a rest.
Keep talking. Give me more to work with. Jesse is thirsty. Biggs doesn't really care about people being pretty. He'll be a romantic. He'll be a lot of things. Now you may think he may just be a straight guy, but in this economy? Anyway.
You'll keep us safe, right?
Why do people keep saying my name as if I had told it to them? The way that Final Fantasy is supposed to work is someone turns around and says, "Oh, hello!" And then a menu pops up. So that I can name him Fart Balls. And instead I'm robbed of this. Because I can't be Fart Balls. Anyway, I think I saw something shiny around here. Thought I had. Is it just drops? Oh, it's just water. Anyway. Let's Barrett. Let's talk to these guys. Oh, can I not talk to them? No. Okay.
Wow, they've almost got the door. We're doing this. We're really doing it. Man, I think I'm
Yeah,
gonna
and Cloud is being an asshole to you. You know what? They're really following. They're following the look of the original game to the letter. Like, this is actually what it looks like when you exit the train station. There's this bit, and I think at that door, maybe at that door is that Barrett asks you for your name. Yeah, obviously Steiner. Yeah, you name Steiner Rusty. That is obviously what you do. Or Clingy, or like you name him something hilarious. God, I love Final Fantasy IX. Maybe I'll do a playthrough of Final Fantasy IX. I want to do a playthrough of every Final Fantasy game because I just love them so much. Look at Barrett. He's Barrett looks like he's been through an Xbox 360. That's what he looks like. He looks like...
Come on, nobody do something this crazy just for money. They may not think you're a true believer, but you know what I think?
Not interested.
What?
That's loyal to the original text, so... Yeah, Barrett just looks like somebody that, like...
Wedge.
Barrett just looks like Tetsuya Nomura looked at Bomberman Act Zero and he said, that is the way that I'm going to deal with my characters in the future.
You better be worth the money, Merc. Every last gill.
In fairness, the voice is spot on. I don't know, they could have been more imaginative. I think that's like the most obvious voice to give Barrett. Ah, the box art. Welcome to the North America box art of Final Fantasy VII original. I'm gonna stop humming it. You can press. Yeah, I already saw that. Get 'em, boys! Da na 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 na. Batman. Oh, they have those the tail head doggos. I feel called out by the fact that it shows every time that I press square.
That it?
Anything else here? Or should I move on? Ooh, yeah, chest. I'm gonna explore every last inch of this. If you don't think I will, bottle of either. Ah! I was stuck behind the chest. Alright.
Not bad.
Okay. Aw. Is that who voiced him in Advent Children or something? Keeping voice actors from retro properties is becoming almost impossible these days because so long has passed since the originals, you know? I mean... Okay. Oh! Shinra boxes. Don't mind if I do. Ba-da-ba, 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 ba-da-ba. Going up in the elevator, going up. This is the going up in the elevator song. And his shoes were just clipping through the floor of the elevator, but that's okay. I'm not gonna... I guess I'm gonna cancel my pre-order now. Because Cloud's Doc Martens like clipped through the elevator. Oh, a little twirl when he puts it away? Oh, okay, maybe he's not doing it while I... Okay. Any boxes here? Wow, that's a lot. Shinra security is leaving a lot to be desired, isn't it? Oh. Ooh. A Moogle medal? What's a Moogle medal? I don't care about the story, I'm just doing this for the tchotchkes. Aww! Medal with a Moogle on it? Hell yeah! Loving it.
Not so fast. We've got company.
Time to kill a pupper.
Job's a job.
I didn't see him.
Was never in
I didn't
doubt.
see him do the little twirl when he puts away the sword. I mean, yeah, security is tighter, but look at this fence. I can do this to a fence. I would never do it to a fence. It's a crime. I'm just really enjoying this. Right. So they're hiding there. Those soldiers are over there. My guys. Their guys. Oh, what just happened? What? You what, mate? What? Uh, uh, so that just happened, I guess. Do I need to do a system update? Holy shit. Security's so tight, they hacked my PlayStation. Stole my PlayStation from, it stole my PlayStation from letting me play. Okay. I've never had a demo crash on me. What the fuck is this world? Oh god, I'm gonna have to start from the beginning. Alright, we're gonna blitz through it. We're gonna blitz through it, okay? Jeez. Ugh. Yeah, I'm so good at the game. It's very demo. It's very demo. Runs away from me, I tell you. Oh my god. Yeah, it's definitely I think inverted Y is what I want, right? Yeah, because it has no save because it's a fucking demo. So it crashed. So can I skip this? Sorry, we're not gonna do that entire moment of like me getting all teary-eyed or whatever. Oh Jesus. Okay.
Halt! You're coming with us. Nice.
Don't think so.
Who in the hell?
I love that the fact that they're using me as bait.
Freeze! Move and we shoot.
Go ahead. Enough of this. Enough.
Oh yeah, I haven't looked at the map yet.
You're coming with us.
Can't get surrounded. See ya. It's over. That's that. Was never in doubt.
Okay. I mean, it's a good thing that I restarted because I totally forgot about guarding and evading. Oh, apparently I can move faster by holding R1 or just clicking the L1 button. Okay. Pa 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 pa.
joy to work with.
You'll
though.
keep us safe, right,
They're a
Cloud?
joy to look at, too.
Here we go.
I love these two.
Looks are what people notice first.
I'm right
We're
here.
not on the same page as people.
I'd say you're not even reading the same book.
Enough. We're done here.
Or even the same...
Give it a rest.
Yeah, Biggs is definitely ace. Anyway. That's good. Good representation in your 2020 update. I never thought I would be saying the words I am going to be playing the Final Fantasy remake in 2020, but here we are. I'm in here now. Yeah. You're all really right. I am really good at this game. Get him, boys! Get that bad man.
No holding back.
Let's do... Oh! I see.
Looks like you're next. That it?
Cloud quips a lot in this version. I feel like my face is really dark. I think I should probably set up my lighting setup properly, but I'm not gonna do it for this one, am I? Give me 2 seconds, there's a very easy thing that I can do. I can literally just plug one thing in. The dog is a ponytail of a coagulator. Whoa, 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 Maya, whoa! Got a bit too real. Yes, I know that. Okay, give me 2 seconds. Bear with you. I'm also gonna get a snack. Ugh. Do I unmic myself for this? No, I can do it. You look at Cloud. He's very pretty up there. I'm gonna see if I can get a better lighting situation. Can you reach there, mate? No, I can't. Okay, I'm just gonna unmic myself. Ugh. All right.
Let's see if this works, eh? Let's try it. So, lamp over here. Plug in. Ah, there we go. Right. Oh, damn it. Or it doesn't matter. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh. Come on, man.
So, we'll see what this looks like, right? Am I getting any light on myself right now? Yeah, this is too much, I feel. This is too much the wrong way. Oh my god, people are going mad in chat. Okay. I wonder if there'll be a setting in the options to decide how talkative you want Cloud to be. I wish, because he's being very talkative, isn't he? Like in the Bubsy games. What could possibly... Oh my god. Controversial opinion, they should let you make Cloud a cat girl. Mod to replace all of the Red 13 slimes with annoying Bubsy clips. That's light, alright. Yeah. This is a bit too bright. Then I can also make it do this. Where it just changes. And just distracts everybody. Oh, this one. This one just annoying. What about this one? What's it do? Okay, no, that's too distracting. I just want purple or pink lighting. Is that too subtle? Okay, I'm gonna put the headphones back on. Oh, I was gonna get a snack. God. I'm very purple. No, that's cool because I have like a pink light on. I was trying to do like the bisexual lighting thing like really cheaply, but what I can just do is I can make it white and I can just like diminish it a bit. It's like an LED light that you have like a remote control for. Let's see, how's that look? It's too far down. I'm gonna see what my face looks like looking at you. Okay, you know what? That looks really good. But I'm just gonna run real quick for a snack. You keep the chat warm for me. And yes, back in a sec. Chili dogs. Final Fantasy is an RPG. Yes, you look like a radiator. That's exactly what you look like. Alright. What do you say? We eat some chili peanuts, Little's finest. Because we're very classy in this channel. And what do you say we commit an act of fictional eco-terrorism? I hate saying words like terrorism online because I feel like the moment that I say them I'm gonna be like on a watch list. What? Don't judge me. What? Sorry. Okay. Thanks, yeah. Go to little.com/ABSilvera to get 10% off your next little what is a hilarious thing they're selling Little? Your next little frozen pierogies. doing my best, Lawson. I've been at work all day. Anyway, let's I hate this because like before, because I fucked around so much, my time counter was like double that.
I found one.
Time for braver.
Nothing to it.
Strike a post, there's nothing to it. Is that where I came from? Yes. Too much fucking about on my part.
Hey, Cloud! Elevator's over there! Catch up!
Oh, I was trying to skip the cutscene. Beep. Okay, pay close attention to Cloud's feet right now, okay? Have a look at his feet. Oh, the camera is trying to hide them. Oh, damn it. Okay. Believe me, they're clipping through, okay? Just, you're gonna have to trust me. Ow, hey, let me through. Ow. Let me through. You guys are bullies.
Not so fast. We've got
What?
company.
Oh, fine, jeez. I have to do all the work around here. I have to hide all the grotesquely muscular dogs.
Job's a job. Let's do this.
Bye.
Let's go.
Ah. That is true. You saw it. Oh, what did you see, Ails? Well, I'll have you know that Cloud, Tifa, and I think Sephiroth and Vincent Valentine have been in a fighting game. Well, I mean, Cloud was in Smash, but that's not a real fighting game. They were in Guys, God Bless the Ring, which was a Squaresoft weird 3D fighting game for the PS1 that also had an RPG in it. And basically most people bought it because in the PS1 version you could play as Cloud. And Cloud was on the cover. They literally used the Final Fantasy VII like official artwork of Cloud in the cover of Guys. And to this day, every now and again, in most Square RPGs, there will be an item that is the Guys that is a reference to that game. Ba-da-bum, 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 ba-da-bum. Oh, the feed clipping. You saw it. Thank you. I feel validated. Okay, this is where we crashed before. Let's do it!
There's one. Get him.
Oh yeah, you think you can crash my game? Think you can crash my game? I'm an epic gamer. Don't you know this?
That it?
I'm an epic gamer. Anyway, what's around here? I'm gonna now that we've passed this moment, I'm going back to fucking around because that's what I want to do. I want to be in this world. This is why I pre-ordered this goddamn game. Anything else? No, there's nothing. It's just stuff. They've done a really good job at grabbing all those ideas from the PS1 era and just like making it more into like a place, right? Hold it, let go. Good job, you can play a game. Every time we'll tell you to hold it, because you need to know that. Because, oh god, anyway. Oh. What's up? What's up, Wedge?
I'll secure our escape route, okay? You go on and catch up with the
Sure.
others. Keep them safe.
Oh, I
please.
like Wedge. Did he die in the original? I can't remember. I hope he doesn't die in this one. They better not kill him. They better not kill the fat character. Oh, I'm gonna take a screenshot of that. Oh, did I do it on time? I don't know if I did.
Soldiers may attack on command, but I hear they make good guard dogs too. Bet you've seen a few reactors. So how do we get to the bridge above Mako storage?
Why does he have bolts in his
Ain't
armor?
holding out on me, are you? Stamp scared to bite the
Oh,
hand
Stamp!
back?
They're introducing.
Or is he a loyal?
Oh, they're
old
introducing
dog?
Stamp to the universe, the mascot
Have it
character.
your way, Mud. We can do this with you, or we can
Barrett
do
has
this
zero
without
chill.
you.
He's always had zero chill.
Different reactor, different layout. Depends when it was built. Never seen one like this, but I'll manage.
Air Guys is Cell's ultimate weapon. Yeah, they basically just have shoulder armor. So I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it now, so we can all get it out of the way. I understand that that is the icon that indicates you can talk to a person. I know that objectively. I know that's what they intend. But it's a bit unfortunate on Jesse. It's a bit unfortunate. I think we can all agree.
In 3, 2. Damn, I'm good.
Oh, I wanted to talk to Jesse. Can I talk to Jesse? Oh, okay, damn it. I didn't know which one I could talk to. Oh! Did you hear that?
Well, wait. It's over.
That's my line.
So creepy.
He's alone.
I already know all of this because I've already been mucking around with the game for an hour.
We can take it. Take it right.
I wanted to talk to Jesse! I wanted to talk to Jesse! I had no idea talking to Biggs would progress! But I should have because he was next to the door.
Then let's move.
He always knows just what to say.
Cut it out.
Fine, whatever.
Well, what are you waiting for?
I just wanted to talk to Jesse because Jesse is nice.
I got this place covered.
Also because she's thirsty, and I can relate to that on a deep level because I am always very thirsty.
Simmer down, hotshot. Simmer down, hotshot.
I want a
Simmer
remix
down,
of this
hotshot.
line. It's what he
Simmer
said to
down,
me
hotshot.
at the
Simmer
Mako
down,
reactor. He
Simmer
would
down,
always say,
hotshot.
I just
Simmer
came to
down,
play
hotshot.
the
Simmer
Final
down,
Fantasy
hotshot. Simmer
remake
down,
demo.
hotshot. Simmer
Don't
down,
you
hotshot.
really know? That's
Simmer
all I
down,
want to do.
hotshot.
I hope you really enjoyed that. That was a duet between me and Barrett. Being shot on the shoulder is certain death, you're correct. Yeah, it's the first time we heard the battle theme, because up until then it was opening bombing mission. Well, we had the prelude, which I liked. I liked that version of the prelude, by the way. I'm reviewing everything about this demo. I'm obsessed with Final Fantasy Prelude. I like it. I'm slightly disappointed. I knew this is roughly what it's going to sound like because I had heard some of the versions of some of these versions of the sound of the new soundtrack. I had heard them, and they're going for an orchestral feel, and the original was mixing basically like synths with like rock. And what annoys me is that the Final Fantasy VII Prelude is actually really unique sounding because it has a very specific kind of synth sound, and I think again they went for like the easiest, making an orchestral rendition that is slightly different is fine, but we've already had orchestral renditions of the Prelude. I really wanted a new version of that synthy one, but hey. Anyway, let's talk to Jesse now.
It's a good thing I know someone who can get us the passcodes. Pity no one else at command will talk to us, but what can you do?
I like her.
And we're good.
Her pointy bow armor is a bit,
Careful in there.
it's a bit terrifying, I'll say.
Well, what are you waiting for?
What you waiting for? Alright, let's get a Mako shard. Let's open the chest. And what else? Anything else? Nothing really. What is the prohibited items? Flammable substances, toxic substances, corrosive agents, unauthorized dangerous goods. That's what they call me.
Security is only going to get tighter, so be ready. We can't afford any more mistakes.
Okay.
Looks like the elevator's on another floor. Mind pushing that button?
Beep.
So, you know Tifa, right? It's not really my business, but...
Oh,
are you
Jesse's
close?
trying to get in there.
Tifa and I.
I love all the layers that Jessie's wearing. She's wearing like a tight shirt or some sort of like a one piece thing, and then has like the padding for the armor and then the armor. But anyway, cutscene. This is the Mako reactor theme.
These
Heidegger
Silverhats appear to call themselves Avalanche, sir. We are currently investigating whether they belong to the same group that made the attempt on your life.
There's multiple groups?
Rest assured, our inquiries will not take much longer.
Are inquiries, do you mean?
This pump's sole purpose is to
Oh,
drain
yeah,
the
this-
planet dry. While you sleep, while you
Oh, he said a cuss word!
It's here sucking up Mako. It doesn't rest and it doesn't care. You do realize what Mako is, don't you? Mako is the lifeblood of our world. The planet bleeds green like you and me bleed red. The hell you think's gonna happen when it's all gone, huh? Answer me!
I mean, in fairness, this is what happens in the original. In the elevator, he does
You
do
gonna
a speech.
stand there and pretend you can't hear the planet crying out in pain? I know you can!
It's a bit more affecting than last
You
time.
really hear that?
Damn straight I do.
Get out.
Oh, whoa, whoa. Fuck you, Cloud. They make Barrett a bit too stereotypical, in my opinion. I don't know. I like him. I like him, and I like...
I'd worry less about the planet and more about the next 5 seconds. Save the screaming for later.
Good glasses, though. I want those glasses. Oh!
Our lives are on the line now.
Oh, was the assassination attempt before Crisis Rep?
You listening, Merc? One false move. And that happens.
Well, so much for having Cloud do all the fighting.
Yay, I can fight with Barrett.
There are some places a sword just can't reach. Just bear with him for me, would you?
Yeah.
Should have asked for
That's our Cloud! My hero. He was never my favorite character. Ally joined, Barrett Wallace. Barrett specializes in ranged attacks. Holding down square releases a sustained burst of automatic fire when equipped with a ranged weapon. Barrett can fire from safe locations and hit enemies that Cloud cannot reach with his sword.
Gonna throw your sword at him? Let the man with the gun go to work. These tin cans ain't got nothing on me. Ooh, gotta love it.
I'm waiting.
Now for the real show. See?
Okay. Like I don't think it's necessarily my lane to comment about Barrett, but I would like to see what black people think about Barrett, and especially what black Americans think about Barrett, because I don't know. You can also stick with the same character any short as part of us. Okay.
Shut up, man.
You don't look so good. Take care of me before you bleed out.
Damn. Didn't realize I was that unwell.
Now. That's that. So long. That was easy.
Sure it was.
I did like how that was like a livened up version of the macro reactor theme. Oh right, okay. Pirate Captain Kirk rolling around. Yeah, yeah, in the original they charmingly he did curse a lot, but every time he cursed it was all these like symbols and stuff. So yeah. Anyway. Can you believe I never realized the Mako reactor theme has part of Sephiroth's theme in it? Sephiroth's theme, those chosen by the planet, not One Winged Angel. Oh yeah, I'm gonna check the map. That's where it came from, and that's the. All right, it's not much.
Look what we have here.
The laser security system. Great.
Those things will hurt more than your pride if you're careless. They'll cut you down to size and then some. But I'm guessing you've done this kind of thing before.
Yeah. Figure out the timing of the lasers. Then, make a move when they cycle off.
Exactly. I'll go first. Nothing like a little danger
Love
to get the
Jessie.
blood pumping.
Hey!
Oh, she does die in the original,
Just
doesn't
keep
she?
those baby blues of
Spoilers.
yours on me.
Oh, it's not my fault that Barrett didn't come through. Fuck you, cardboard boxes. Wow!
Not too shabby.
All right, Jesse, we get it. You vape. Wow!
You're doing good, soldier.
Thank you. I'm a big boy now. Shit is going to be fun. We'll see. We'll see. And it's more of the same. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, these are fast. Oh. Beep. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so they do 3 and then 2, 3.
Pretty easy.
Are there any chests? Did I miss any chests? Did I get the Moogle this time? I didn't get the Moogle! Fuck! I missed that chest. I missed the chest with the Moogle. I'm gonna have to play this demo again. Okay. 1. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jeez. Okay.
Like a walk in the park.
Not really. Barrett is kind of struggling.
Not a scratch. Now, on to the objective. Look. They don't call those
Oh,
things
these
for
guys.
nothing. They can wipe out a whole squad in seconds.
Not if you wipe the forward in first.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I kind of wanna, because I feel like I'm robbed of my Moogle for no fault of my own, because I fucking earned that Moogle and then the game crashed on me. So fuck this game forever. Pre-order cancelled. Game cancelled. It's 300 words cancelled. So these guys, what I find really interesting, right, is you see these robots here. I know I'm talking mainly to people that have played the original, but I find it interesting because in the original you get all these machines and you get all these robots and all these enemies, and they're not commented upon. They're just there. You just fight them because they're there. They don't feel they need to explain them. I don't know why. Was there a need? Did they need to explain to me why?
We can take this hunk of junk.
That hunk of junk is a heavy weapons platform. If we rush in, we die.
Is that right?
Need to hit it with
Oh, with magic, huh? I have that.
It's an opening.
Oh, look, things are actually moving really slowly while I'm here. Anyway, let's hit it with magic.
Burn. Don't overdo it.
All right. Watch and learn. Bring it to heat.
Anyway, let's try a... Oh, I have thunder! Cool. So, first I'm gonna do a thunder on that. There's a lot of things to keep track of.
Got you hard and fast. Hey, it's stop moving.
Let's pin it down. Give it all you've got.
Of course, it just had to get back up.
So we knock it down again. No time to complain.
Oh, you in trouble now. Asshole!
Bring it. Now's our chance. Go.
Don't need to tell me twice. I'm gonna enjoy this.
Nice.
What are you, 20-something?
First.
Huh?
Soldier first class. Doesn't go into the 20s.
The hell you talking about? I mean your age, not your goddamn rank. Though for all I know, a soldier's rank could be the same as his age. Mm-hmm. Guess that makes you a 1-year-old, huh? Live and learn.
Wow. I think I just got owned. I think Cloud just got owned. Yeah, stagger, which is something from Final Fantasy 13, which I prefer to forget because I hate it. I'm sorry. I know it's the easy thing, but I don't like that game. I don't like it. I don't think it's a good game. Anyway, let's go into the reactor. Also, I keep forgetting that I can block. Okay.
That's our target, the reactor core. Gotta set the bomb.
Gotta set the bottom of the bomb.
Let's get down there.
Let's. Can I save? Is saving something I can do? Of course it isn't. Wow. You ever seen a streamer eat chili nuts? I hate Final Fantasy 13. It's literally the worst. Final Fantasy 2, in my opinion, is not a very good game. But it has an excuse, it was on the fucking NES. And they were experimenting with, you know, trying to figure out what made for a fun RPG. And it still gave us a lot of interesting things. It's the first Final Fantasy with a proper story, with defined characters. Even if it's not a proper story, you know? What is Final Fantasy 13's excuse? It was on development for years. It had all this money poured into it. And aside from the fact that it has lesbians in it, you know.
Oh, damn. I can practically taste the Mako in here. Hurry it up.
Level these Shinra crates. Oh, this is basically these are basically the new version of the little arrows that the original had.
More like excited. I've been dreaming about this for years.
Wow, Barrett is really keen, huh? I guess like when I said that they're going for like the Advent Children look, in fairness, Before Crisis looks like this as well. I mean, you know, in a PSP, but it has this kind of visual style.
Good luck.
Okay, I'm gonna go over here to see what happens.
Not that way. Down the ladder, dummy.
What is the warning? Why am I being warned? What? What? I wanted to see if there was a chest. Okay, fine, whatever. Ugh. What a fool I was. I wanted to explore in this role-playing game. Thanks for punishing me for that, Tetsuya Nomura.
Aw, you're choosing me over the reactor? That's sweet, but I'll wait my turn. Go blow her mind.
Okay. 15, I don't know. 15 looks like at least within what it's trying to do, it looks like okay, but I haven't played it yet, so I'll reserve myself for that, for judgment on that. Yeah, I am also older than all these characters. That's also a weird feeling. I'm also older than Transparent Barrett. Like when I first played this game, I was in second year of secondary school. And I entered so it was 97. No, that can't be right because I didn't play the game the year they came out. I played it in 98. 98, yeah. So I was 16. I was younger than all these characters. And now I am 37. Well, I'm gonna be 37 on Friday. I do like that these have remained fairly loyal to the original maps. Oh, what? No. Just go away. Okay, cool. Oh, there's some shit in there. Oh! Oh shit! I didn't see that.
Keep it together. Was never in doubt.
I guess I'm not really paying attention to those little parts. They're really tiny. Can I make them bigger? No. Getting a larger interface, I guess, would have broken Tetsuya Nomura's vision, right? Let's keep going.
You think if we fell in, we'd sink right down to the bottom? To the planet's core?
No. The pump would suck us back up.
How comforting.
Wow, look at that. Is that Mako? Is that what Mako is? You know, these platforms look perfect for a boss fight. I'm just gonna call it now.
It's over. It's over. That's that.
Alright, watch and learn. I could have done that on my own.
Sure you could.
Anything else here? No? Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep it snappy, come on! Mako, as we Earth people know it, Mountain Dew. Haha! I forgot about that. I forgot about that future plot point. This is really dense with references, isn't it? This is really dense with like stuff for the hardcore fan. And I always feel like I'm a hardcore fan, and then I never remember all the references.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's do
I don't know. This entire area gives me a weird feeling. Gives me a weird kind of feeling. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I mean? I think I'm gonna fight a boss. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's run for it! Whee! Duck. Okay. Nice trousers, Cloud, for a loser. Look at those combats. I love all the oh my god, I just realized Barret has loads of pockets.
Let's see if little
Tetsuya Nomura!
bite the hand that feeds.
Fucking Tetsuya Nomura.
Go on.
See, you know what I'm really enjoying?
Prove to me you're the man Tifa says you are.
What I'm really enjoying about this is that Barret has been calling me Stamp for like half an hour now. And the game hasn't told you who Stamp is. So if you're not paying attention to the world building, then you're like, Stamp? Is that a dog? Is that a character? What is that about? But because you and I looked at the little artwork of like the Stamp movie that is like this cartoon dog that is really like loyal, now we know that. So I really do like that kind of world building-y stuff. Anyway.
That you're one of us.
Never said I was. I'm just here for the paycheck.
Ooh, Barret's mad.
Then do the damn job.
Barret's gonna be mad. Ah, my bride's just dancing all over the place on his own. Grabs the package. Ah! The war wound! Ooh. Woo! Anyway, yeah, Barrett's costume is made of pockets. Thanks, Tetsuya Nomura. Thanks for that.
I'm fine.
Sweet Jack Skellington tattoo.
You're calm, Merc.
Oh, interesting. I don't know. Sephiroth's line might show up though. Sorry, what should I set for the timer? Will 20 minutes be too little? Am I gonna die and then have to restart the entire fucking thing? I'm just gonna say 30 minutes. I don't want to stress that.
That long enough for you?
Fucking calm down, Barrett. Come on, dude. Oh! It's time for Scorpion! Get over here!
Heads up.
I am a gamer. Oh, hells yes. Don't attack while the tail is up.
Hey, how the hell do we fight this thing?
It's got reinforced armor plating, but the internals can be overloaded. Lightning magic.
No other option, huh?
Shit!
Should I be worried?
Okay, I need health badly.
Guess it's my turn.
Come on.
Gotta win this one for the play.
Oh, Cloud is getting.
Bring it. To here. Golden opportunity right here. No holding back. We barely scratched the damn thing.
Didn't I tell you to use magic?
Thought you were full of shit.
Think whatever you want. Just do it.
Fine.
This is gonna sting. Hell yeah. You see the damage I did? Got anything you want to say? Funny way to ask for help. Shit.
What is it doing? What are you doing? What's happening?
The hell is that?
A barrier? Never seen this defense system before.
Thought you were the expert.
So what's your brilliant plan, genius?
It's my time to shine.
Or go down in flames.
Immune!
It didn't work.
Oh, I need to find the field generator. Oh, damn! I need. Cloud is not doing great.
Damn pain in the ass.
I thought there was a. That's the field generator. Oh, dang it!
Bang bang. Could keep going if I healed up. All good. Damn it! This thing is tough.
It wouldn't be much of a weapon if it went down easy.
Don't compliment the giant scorpion. If we don't change it up soon, this thing's gonna kill us both.
Less talking, more shooting.
How about less bit from you? Now, why you gotta pick on me? Bring it to heat. Hell yeah, baby!
Now's our chance.
Well, the first thing I'm gonna do is heal myself, and then.
That'll do.
Dang it. Suck on this!
I'm putting an end to this shit.
Hang back. Don't overdo it.
Bringing the heat. Oh, you in trouble now. We gonna let this thing keep pushing us around? I don't think so. Here it comes.
Come on, come on.
Could keep going if I heal up. Bring it home. My turn.
Let's go. You're welcome.
I don't know if that really worked.
Focus and find a way.
Guess it's my turn. Bang, bang. You got this.
Oh, dang it.
There! Attack it from the rear.
Aye, soldier boy. Show me what you got.
Oh, damn it!
Get off. Don't just stand there. Help me out.
I'm trying!
You good?
Not as good as I'd be if you'd actually tried to help
Wow.
me out. Suck now. Back to the limit. You're up.
I got this. Think it through. Now, hit it hard and fast.
Oh, you're in for it now.
Just shoot.
I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the chat. This is really... There's a lot happening.
Watch the tail. You don't want to be hit by
Oh.
that laser.
So, what do we do?
Don't get hit. Take cover behind that debris. Steady. Bring it. Strike now, before it fires again. Take the lead.
I ain't going down fighting the goddamn scorpion.
I'm waiting.
Hit fire. Give him hell.
My turn. Here we go.
No, no, damn it.
Gotta memorize the attack patterns. Let's do this. Heads up! Tail laser!
I see it.
Then take cover already!
So in a minute, Thor's feed rank goes up.
Find an opening. Strike now, before it fires again. Here we go.
Taking damage and starting enemies fills your limit gauge. When the limit gauge is full, you can use your limit breaks, which are extremely powerful attacks. You do not need to spend ATB. Okay. Oh, it's time for limit break!
You're as good as dead.
Yes! Like it. I like it.
Keep it together.
Oh shit.
Hey, it's doing that thing again.
Find cover and hunker down.
Again and again and again. Now, get in there and do some damage.
Whatever.
What is happening?
Oh, hell, what's it doing now?
An auto repair unit. Damn it. We gotta take it out quickly.
Oh, I am way ahead of you, Murph.
Here it comes. Gotta time our attacks just right. Hold out until you spot an opening.
Oh shoot.
Gotta heal up. Don't let up. It's down. Rain hell on it.
Ain't gotta tell me twice.
It's on you.
All right, watch and learn. Up this way. Bring in the heat. Firing everything.
Taking over. Don't overdo it.
No way in hell you're taking us down. Back up the lift. We gonna let this thing keep pushing us around? I don't think so. Shit, there you go. And down goes another. Oh, you in for it now. Hey, you still with me? We better
Time for Barrett's limit break. Fire in the hole.
I'll live for this shit right here.
Bam. We did it. We did it. Yeah, it's missing the guitars. Misses a bit of punch.
Shit, the bomb!
30 minutes until detonation.
You hear that? Damn thing showed you how it's done.
Come on, we've got to move.
I think the thing about this game is that in terms of the music being different, I really feel they're really going for this thing of like, we are making Final Fantasy VII as if it was a brand new game that's coming out this year. And that is why it has all these little things like, it's very action based. Because Square seems to think nobody likes JRPGs anymore, which is weird because I could swear that there was a company that was making Dragon Quest, which is a turn-based RPG. What is that company called? I don't know, it'll come back to me. I think it's connected to Square somehow. Anyway, my point being, I understand that they're committed to the bit of making this be like a modern game, but why does it have to have an orchestral soundtrack? In that, it's not a problem. It's not the fidelity. They're having a good soundtrack is not a bad problem. It's not a problem. The problem is being very unimaginative. There's so many other Final Fantasy games with orchestral soundtracks of this type. This just really feels like, I don't know. There's something very Final Fantasy 15 about it. Is this not the way I'm meant to go? I don't know where I'm meant to go. Where did Barra go? I thought he ran this way. Oh, there. Sorry. God, what am I, Aaron from Game Grumps? Yeah, I wonder who created Octopath Traveler or Bravely Default. Now, I'm not saying every game has to be like old Final Fantasy games. Far from it. I'm just saying that, oh, at least the numbers there are in the style of Final Fantasy VII. All I'm saying is that they're not really being imaginative in this remake. They're doing the remake. It's not by the numbers in the sense that it's not phoned in. This doesn't feel phoned in. They put a lot of care and detail in it, and I love it. I love that, but it really feels like they could have put a bit more imagination into it.
See ya. Not bad.
Climb, 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 fast, 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 fast. Wow. Is stuff still falling? Yeah, debris is still falling. Jesse, no! We need to save Jesse. I guess this way? Or the other way? I don't really know where I'm meant to go.
You okay?
Do I look okay? Help a girl out, would you? My hero.
Hey! We'll link up over there! Look after Jesse!
Sorry, I'm just pausing to read the chat. 9 and 12 are my faves. They got like my stories. I don't know. 9 and 12 have two of my favorite ever Final Fantasy OST, especially 9. I really like 9. My problem is with orchestral soundtracks. I have been listening for like 6 months now to the soundtrack for Final Fantasy 14 Heavensward, which is really orchestral, really like, you know, and has loads of harpsichord and an organ, and I like orchestral soundtracks. And I'm not saying Final Fantasy VII can't have it. Final Fantasy VII doesn't have to have a chiptune soundtrack. I'm saying that what would have been really interesting is this really feels like Final Fantasy VII through a filter of Final Fantasy 15, through a filter of what the aesthetic concerns of the franchise are now. Right? Which is like photorealistic anime, orchestral soundtracks, everything very epic, but those weren't always its concerns in quite that way. And I feel like doing a remake with this like realistic style, doing a remake with this orchestral soundtrack, it's just really uninteresting. It's like obvious. It's really obvious. It's like the obvious thing. Now, of course, this is a remake of a really best-selling PS1 game. So, of course, it's going to be somewhat, you know, it's a corporate affair. Square want to make a lot of money. But it just... This doesn't really feel like someone looked at the original and said, let's make an updated version. of that original as presented, as intended. This really feels like Tetsuya Nomura saying, what if I grabbed my current aesthetic concerns and obsessions and the current way in which I design games, which is all action games, like Kingdom Hearts, and what if I put those concerns in a 20-year-old game and 23-year-old game? I mean, that's something you can do, and it's gonna sell. Like I'm sold on it. You know, I am enjoying it, but it just feels. It's not cheap. It's not a cheaply made game, but it feels easy. It feels safe, and I don't know if I like that. You know, I don't know. I like Final Fantasy VII looking cartoony and like an anime. I like Final Fantasy VII having synth rock music, and I don't know. I like being able to name my characters. The original is still there. I can still play it, I guess. Anyway. Huh. Oh yeah, the raid boss themes. Yeah, I'm seeing you tomorrow else. Yeah. Hopefully it won't dominate our conversations tomorrow. We can talk about other things. We can talk about Transformers.
This route should lead us straight to Barrett. Probably.
I love that probably there. Anyway, let's... Oh wow, I can do that! Whee!
I think I see an exit. Come on.
I like that this is a sort of remix of remix of Bombing Mission, of the previous version of Bombing Mission. Like, oh, chest.
Don't look back. Let's go.
No, I wanted those 2 potions. I'm running out of potions. Tap, 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 tap. Holding R1 button to climb up faster.
We're running out of time.
Shut up and climb. You're not helping.
Sorry, it just keeps me focused. I'll freak out if I don't talk.
Have it your way.
What, is something gonna happen there? Why did the camera turn? Oh, because that's Barrett. Barrett is climbing with 1 arm. He's like MBD. No problem. What are those things?
Barrett!
I've got you covered. Find us a way out of here.
But then...
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I've got Soldier Boy.
I've got a lonely soldier boy.
X, Soldier Boy.
They're here! Take them down!
We don't have time for this shit. The clock's ticking.
Cool it. 5 seconds is all we need. That's that.
Those soldiers really go down easy, don't they?
Let's go. The others away. Gotta get the hell out of here ASAP.
Run away!
It's on you.
Need my help, do you? Sup now?
Come on.
Bring it home.
I got it.
I don't really understand the difference between pressured and staggered, but...
Let's finish this. Sorry.
Fuck on this.
I'm just gonna spam this. Boom. Done. Am I forgetting anything? Oh, I hope I get to pick up the item that I missed. There's more Shinra boxes here. Nice. I wonder where that item was. Oh, I didn't realize there was a thing indicating where I need to go. Not a fan of those.
No shit. Here we go. It's over.
There we go. Yeah.
Sure you could.
I want the Moogle medal. And I can't remember where it was. I do like how this place is like, is so one contiguous area. It feels like it has a very good sense of place, you know? Oh, the lasers are deactivated. Oh, I remember these guys!
Try this.
Level up.
Hey, did you see me in action?
Must have missed it.
Hang on. Okay, that's where we came from. Is there any chests here? Okay, fine. I really hope I get to grab that Moogle. Final Fantasy 16, who knows, right? I just really...
We ain't going down without a fight.
Obviously.
I'm not really too good at this whole dodging thing, am I?
Whatever. Enough. Let's do this. Going in.
No, that is all I got.
Don't overdo it.
Yeah, I'll do it. You're up.
Hang back.
Oh,
Take the lead.
Need my help, do you? Get your ass out of here.
No time to celebrate.
Sure there is.
I'm just having a look for that chest because I want my Moogle! I've been robbed of my Moogle by this game crashing. Tick, 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 tick. That's not how long there was left, but whatever. What? Ooh, that's the Shinra theme. Look at all the buttons Heidegger has. Nice smartphone. What? So our bomb was really bad, but they are intentionally blowing the reactor. Okay. That's weird. Our bomb was terrible. Our bomb didn't work. That's a really terrible bomb.
Come on.
I mean, I think this entire remake is going to be made of retcons because the first game is really big and it's only Midgar, so they're going to add a lot of shit.
Doors open.
Where's my chest? I want my Moogle medal. Where's my Moogle medal? Where's my elephant?
We don't have a lot of time here. Pick up the pace, people.
Can you walk?
If I couldn't, believe me, you'd be
Nah.
the first to know.
Nice.
I'll take that.
I guess we're not gonna go out the same way we came, are we? We're gonna go that way. Yeah, I knew it. Oh well. Oh, in the original he just
Okay, that
in the original
was
he
pretty
just
cool.
fell.
All right, come on.
Didn't he just fell? Didn't he just fall in the original? Didn't he just fall and go to the church or something? No. I'm misremembering, haven't I? He does run into the main streets and he runs into Aerith. That's what I remember. Oh, right, okay. Blackout time. Oh, I guess I finished the demo. I thought there was going to be a bit more, but hey. Purchase now! I was just joking about it. I was just joking. Square. So next time on Final Fantasy VII too. Yeah. So I don't really play demos that much anymore because usually I don't really have much time to play games, let alone try them out, unless I'm at a friend's house or something. So usually, if there's a game that I'm interested in playing, I'll read up about it or I'll watch videos of people playing it, and then I'll make up my mind whether to buy it or not. So I don't really play demos, and demos are, I think, less of a thing now. So I don't know if demos do this, okay? I don't know if this is a normal thing for demos, but I've been joking that this demo is thirsty for my money a lot. Because like literally the glowing purchase button when I first played it, in the opening screen and on the menu system, and now the demo is done and now it's like select a version to purchase. I've already bought it. I'm just waiting for it to ship. I bought the physical edition like a rube, okay? You don't need to fucking keep trying to sell it to me. Just fucking calm down, Square. You already have my money. Do you know how many times I bought Final Fantasy VII? Okay, legitimately I've only bought it once. No, twice, because I have it on Steam as well. So I bought it twice. But 3 times if you count the pirated version I had on my PS1. And then I bought the legit European version and the legit Steam release. And I'm gonna buy this. So this is gonna be the 4th time, the 3rd time of buying legitimately Final Fantasy VII. So you can fucking cool it? Okay, just cool it, alright? I'm gonna buy your game. It's fine. It's gonna be okay. Man. Well. So. I know I was saying a lot of stuff about aesthetics and stuff around during, so I guess this is time for my... It's time for my impressions. Some Final Fantasy VII impressions. I don't really know where to start. I feel like the best way to go into this, it's really weird with a remake, right? Because a remake generates expectations. On a base level, on a most basic level, the intent of a remake is to capitalize on old IP that you know is popular. The thing about a remake is this. The big money these days is in video games and movies and TV. And now that the demographic that were nerds or were into nerdy shit in the 90s and 80s and even after, now that we're all adults, they want our money. So we all know this. I'm not telling you anything new. I'm not telling you absolutely anything new. The thing about it, the reason why we have our pop culture is awash with remakes and hasty remasters and Avengers and stuff like that is because corporations like safe investments. Because they are capitalists. Corporations don't really care about art or making good art or making bad art. They just care about making money. So the easiest way to make money in the intellectual property business is by using IP that is tried and true, right? Again, I'm not saying anything that's not obvious. This is why we've had 15 Final Fantasies, just the mainline. This is why we've had the HD remasters of so many Final Fantasy games, and this is why we have more Star Wars movies and more Avengers movies and whatnot. And so the thing about Final Fantasy VII is interesting because the way in which Square operates, Square Enix, is not any old game developer. They have a reputation for making quality polished products. Whether the reputation is true or not, and how good it's been, it's up for debate. But what I find interesting is that, with Final Fantasy, they were always trying to innovate, right? Dragon Quest always sticks to its guns for the most part. Final Fantasy tries to innovate. Neither is better than the other. I'm more of a Final Fantasy person, but I just never go into Dragon Quest. But the point I'm trying to make is this. When you are remaking an old game, and this is not a HD remaster, it's a full-on remake. Let's all agree. Final Fantasy VII Remake is a really bad title, and I don't know why they chose it. The logo looks like placeholder art. It looks like something that I would have made in Aldous Photo Styler 4. I was thinking the other day that maybe what they'll do is like the following parts of Final Fantasy VII. They're gonna, I don't know, they'll be like something recoded. Final Fantasy VII 356 days over 2. But yeah, the thing is, Final Fantasy VII, the reason why it's weird is because Final Fantasy VII Remake, after playing it especially, I feel this is a very, very safe thing for Square. And one thing that Tim Rogers said that has always stuck with me, that he said when Final Fantasy XIII came out and when he reviewed it for Action Button, was that he said on the midnight launch of, I might be misquoting this, so do look up his review on Action Button. I think it's the long version. He said that on the Japanese release of Final Fantasy XIII, they interviewed, like, I think the first person to get a copy of the game, or the second, like one of the first few people that got Final Fantasy XIII in his hands. They interviewed this guy, and they said to him, "Is there any message that you want to say for Square Enix and for the creators of Final Fantasy XIII?" And this guy said, "Thank you very much for this game. Please remake Final Fantasy VII." And then he left. And I feel like Final Fantasy VII and Knuckles, nice. I feel like we've been living in the shadow of this anonymous Japanese nerd for the decade since the release of Final Fantasy XIII, because 13 really felt like, you know, Nomura grabbing a lot of the ideas that he had with something like 7 and something like 10 and kind of like pushing them to the most extreme version that he could. And what we have is basically 13 is a game that is like, you know, you have Final Fantasy 10, right? And I like 10, but 10 suffers from some inconsistencies, and the main consistency it suffers from is because a lot of the art department were coming up with environments and enemies and places, but the overall scenario was sometimes not fully thought out in terms of how you go from one place to another. Like, one moment you're at the bottom of Macalania Lake, and the next moment you're like in the Albed area desert. You know, it's like, how does that happen? Sin's toxin, you know. And Final Fantasy 13 was that pushed to the limit. We actually do know from a lot of artists that worked on it that said that basically they made all this concept art and they had all these ideas and all these things, and basically the game just tries to string them together. That's why the game is like a corridor, and it's basically no exploration, and it's basically a succession of like, and then we went here. That was definitely a place where we don't get to interact with anything. Then let's go to this other place. It's like a roller coaster, right? But the thing is, yeah, I think for a mainstream audience, Final Fantasy VII is the iconic one, right? Yeah, millions of people are playing for Final Fantasy XIV. I'm one of them. A lot of people played 11 as well. And 15 did pretty good. Not good enough for a corporation, sadly, and that's why the DLCs got cancelled. But this really feels like Final Fantasy VII through the eyes of who Square thinks its consumers are now, where they're at. So Square Enix looks at the numbers and they say, well, people like 15. People liked Kingdom Hearts. People really love it. Kingdom Hearts is sold like gangbusters. So let's put that into Final Fantasy VII. And I don't want to rag on this for too long in a way. I mean, that's what I'm doing, so let's go. Said randomly coming back to like only to die immediately is the epitome of that problem. Yes, I think you're talking about 13. Yes. And my issue is this. Square Enix is not Squaresoft, right? And this is something that we need to accept. Squaresoft was doing pretty well in the NES and SNES era. Then they made a game that you may have heard of, called Final Fantasy VII. And it was a huge hit. It was huge. And 8 was a big hit. And they both they wowed people with graphics and with their CGI cutscenes and their music, and they were huge hits. And off the back of those games, Square was making all of these weird games. They made Chocobo Mystery Dungeon, and they made Air Guys, and they made Bushido Blade, which is really weird. It's a really weird couple of fighting games. They did that Mario Kart clone Chocobo Racing that was funny. And they did a lot of, they did Final Fantasy Tactics, Vagrant Story. And there was definitely, they've made weird and interesting games after, but that was the golden age of Square, like really trying things, and they really felt like they could. Legend of Mana, the Mana series in general. And they even very ambitiously developed Final Fantasies 9, 10, and 11 concurrently. Hironobu Sakaguchi was literally working on both of those, on both 9 and 10 at the same time. And they were developing their first MMO, and they were really ambitious. And while those games did really well, and 9 didn't get the audience it deserved at the time, and 10 did really well. 10 sold PlayStations. I bought my PS2 just to play Final Fantasy X, the shitty European squished version. And I haven't lost any use, so I'm just gonna keep talking. And please tell me if you want me to stop talking, because I know I'm just talking a lot. So, but then something happened. Something changed Square Enix forever. And those of you who who knows Final Fantasy, you know what I'm talking about. That's the Spirits Within. I have a little. I'm gonna show you this. I'm gonna totally show you this thing that I have. While the Final Fantasy theme plays in the background. Oh, can I reach it without unmiking myself? I think I can. Come on. Come here, baby. Come here. Okay, right, I got it. I want to show you this because this is really exciting. And as I said, tell me to fuck off if I'm being annoying. So I have this trading card album that is it's a Saint Seiya trading card album. I got it in Argentina back in the day. It actually says Industria Argentina, right? Okay, in the year 2000. And do I even have any Saint Seiya trading cards in this? I just want to show you the trading cards I got, because this is the most trading cards I collected during my nerd days. And I'm just going to show you this, okay? So first off, I'm going to start from the back. So we have some Rare Earth trading cards, the American trading cards. Super enjoying Ari talks to you about Final Fantasy ASMR. Cool. So that's some Rare Earth cards. They're really cool because in the back they got like line art, so they look pretty nice. And in the front they just got like screenshots from the show. They're pretty good. Then you have like some from the Rare Earth OAV, and I don't remember what I did for these because paid money, but I remember that I don't know if I bought the packets. I think what happened was that our comic book shop, they would just open all the trading card packets and then you just bought the cards you wanted. And I was a hardcore fan of Ascot from Magic Knight Rare Earth, and so I have like the three cards for Ascot. Are they showing okay? The three cards, like his profile and his lobster robot. And another one of my teenage obsessions was Evangelion, and so I have Asuka there. I have Lilith on the cross because I thought that was really cool when I was a teenager. And I have Arael, who is sort of has my name. I don't know how well you can see these. This tangent is going somewhere. I promise. I have a Magneto. I have a Stormtrooper one that has, it's like a Stormtrooper ID card. I think I got it in America, and in the back it has a bit where you can write your name in, and I had a stamp that said my full name, and it's stamped there. I'm not going to show it to you because that's personal information. But we come to Final Fantasy, and what have we got here? I have, first off, regular old Final Fantasy VIII trading cards. I wonder if these are valuable. Oh my god, am I gonna make money? Because I don't necessarily want these. Yeah, so we got, I think this one at the bottom is from a different collection or something. And we have a few more. I used to have some that were triple triad cards. I don't know what happened to those. They're not here. Yeah, and these are like the portraits of Cypher, my babe, my absolute babe. And then we come to Revolutionary Girl Utena trading cards. Oh yeah! I was very gay then, I'm very gay now. I'm gayer, I would say, actually. Way gayer. Some more Utena, and one from a different collection. But now we come to the bit that I wanted to show you. And this is why I left it until the... Oh, I still have some other trading cards here. Okay, I think it's a bit mixed up. Because I have also a clip of Alan Shazar from Escaflowne and a Clone Trooper card from Attack of the Clones. So this is much later than a lot of these would have been collected. But what I have here, what I have loads of, loads and loads, and I'm going to go back to the beginning because there's so many. I hope you're ready for this. This is my very comprehensive Final Fantasy The Spirits Within trading cards. And trading cards. And more, and even more trading cards. And more. All of these are from Final Fantasy The Spirits Within. I bought a fuck ton of these cards because I was obsessed with this film for like 3 months. Sid, there's Sid there. Sorry, there he is. That's Sid. Look at all of these Final Fantasy The Spirits Within trading cards for this movie, right? Look at this. Look at all of these. There's actually some, because I was trying to like number them in the order that they should go, you know? Look at all of these. Look, they keep going. It's literally half of this album is Final Fantasy The Spirits Within trading cards. You know, and they keep going, and they keep going, and they keep going. How many? Okay, and this is the end. There's like a couple rogue ones here. There you can see. Final Fantasy is Spirits Within. That's what happened to Final Fantasy. And I think, you know, people say history is a tapestry, right? History is a tapestry. You pull out one string and it unravels the rest, you know? And it's very easy in retrospect to say, oh, this is the thing that everything's connected to. But there is really a before and after in Square with Final Fantasy Spirits Within. That movie almost ended Squaresoft. They spent, it was at the time, I think the most expensive animated movie ever made. They spent a lot of money researching the technology. They spent so much, and the movie was such a flop. I went to see it twice in the cinema, I think. I think I still have it on DVD somewhere. And I feel like we can directly link the Spirits Within to this. Like, the Spirits Within was a wake-up call to Square that experimentation and doing weird shit was not going to be financially rewarding because we live in capitalism. Now, I'm going to tell you that Final Fantasy Spirits Within is like the most fascinating artistic statement ever. Okay, it's not. It's a slightly below average sci-fi schlock movie. It's not that good. It's okay. It's not that bad. It's also not that great. But it was weird, it was different, and it was not what Final Fantasy was at the time. And Hironobu Sakaguchi really wanted to make it. And he was punished for it. It wasn't many years before, I think he left like the company like a few years later. He basically like was humiliated by this movie doing so badly and being so badly received. You have it on VHS. Oh wow, amazing. And I loved that movie when it came out because I loved Final Fantasy. And when I went to see that movie and when I sat down in the theater, I didn't sit down thinking, I need this movie to do this, and this is a Final Fantasy movie. The way that I kind of do with Star Wars sometimes, for example, and that's not a very healthy way of consuming media. But when I sat down to watch that movie, my approach to it was, I am open to whatever this is going to attempt. Because I believed in Final Fantasy, because I had played 7 and 8 and 9, and I was so into them, and I had played like 6 and 4 by then, I think, and I was playing Tactics, and I was saving up for a PS2 to play 10, and I was just excited, and I went to a comic book store and I spent a lot of my money, which wasn't much back then. I didn't have much money, and it was my first year in Ireland. I was an immigrant and didn't have much, and I spent a lot of my spare money in buying loads of trading cards and trading them with my then friend who, Claire, if you're watching this, it's you that I'm talking to. It's kind of wild. Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry for this tangent, but this is taking me back because I have an old friend that I made back then who was the first friend I made in Ireland 19 years ago now. And you know, you drift apart with people and we haven't really talked in ages. But she saw me tweet about playing this remake demo, and she sent me a message on Facebook, and she was like, I am so excited for this, I'm downloading it, I'm so excited. And she was telling me about how she's not seen any of the like press for it, and how she's not like looking at social media so that people won't spoil her. But and I hope that, you know, Claire, I hope if you've played it already, or if you're even watching this, because I think there's like a couple extra people that I don't know who they are. I hope that you do enjoy it. But yeah, it's really wild, you know. This person and I were really into Final Fantasy back then, and we loved it, and we talked about it constantly, and we bought loads of the trading cards for Spirits Within, and we exchanged them, and we really wanted to believe in it, you know. And I think that the problem is that, you know, the Square Enix merger is a direct result of that, of the money that they lost. The fact that Final Fantasy XI did bring them in money, but it was also a big investment because they were gambling on a lot of new stuff. And you know, nowadays we do have stuff like Octopath Traveler, and we do have stuff like other weird games they do, but it really feels like the point that I'm trying to make by bringing you this Saint Seiya trading card album that has all of my Final Fantasy Spirits Within trading cards. The point I'm trying to make is that Squaresoft has this weird thing in which is very similar, I think, in some ways to Nintendo, where they are a company that has creativity at the core of its being, much more than a company like Capcom would, or Konami. As great as the games that those companies put out, you know, Ubisoft, Rockstar, whatever, as cool as the games that those companies make can be, I feel like Squaresoft was always like the company where like you had like the really like all these like really artistic people, right? Final Fantasy games have always been artistically interesting. Maybe narratively they're not that complex or fascinating sometimes, but they've been beautiful and they've had compelling characters and they've dared to do weird shit. Xenogears! Remember Xenogears? That's a weird game. I loved that game. I was obsessed with it. And I feel like nowadays Square, they can do bold stuff. They can do weird stuff. But I feel like they need to do things safely now. They can't afford, Squaresoft can't afford for a Final Fantasy game to fail. Final Fantasy XIV failed in its original version, and Square said, no, this will not do. We can't have a failure of Final Fantasy, and they spent millions to make sure that Final Fantasy XIV was good, and they made it good. Final Fantasy Versus 13 was in development hell for a decade, for the better part of a decade. Over a decade? About a decade. And they'd spent millions on it, and they had nothing to show for it because Tetsuya Nomura kept going to play in the Kingdom Hearts playground, and they just took it from him, and they gave him to Tabata, and they said, grab all of this and make it into the next Final Fantasy main installment. We need to get back this investment, and they did. They didn't make the money that they thought they were going to make because it was just not that interesting to a lot of people, I feel. Oh, it's near more the Enix side. Yeah, I played a bunch of Nier. I recorded myself playing it with a friend, and I was going to put that up, but the PC version is so broken that even with my really good PC and with mods and stuff, I couldn't get it to run correctly, and I'm just thinking of restarting that playthrough. And my friend has moved away as well, and we haven't played it for like 2 years, so... yeah, I mean, Enix is still making stuff like Dragon Quest Builders, which I guess it's not that innovative, but grabbing Dragon Quest and making it Minecraft is innovative. But I don't know, I guess what I'm trying to say is, you know, you're not going to expect like bold artistic statements from these corporate giants. And I wanna just say like the really, really good stuff. Drakengard, yeah, Drakengard. You know, the thing is, I played a bunch of Nier Automata, and I haven't played like that meta series. I've tried to watch videos that explain how it works, and it looks really complicated. But it's one of the things that I want to play on Twitch or as Let's Plays eventually, alongside playing the entire Metal Gear series, for example, in chronological order. But I guess what I want to say is, this game is incredibly polished. As in, this demo, okay, is a demo. Like, you know the way that when you go see like an Avengers movie, the production values are like there on the screen. The lighting, the camera work, most of the actors are pretty decent, you know. Maybe you're not that into the story, but it sucks you in a way, you know. Like I'm not an Avengers person, and I saw Endgame, and I was like, I don't regret spending my time on Endgame. I'm not gonna watch it again, but you know, there's a level of polish that you get when you have all that money, and this is what this has. This has polish. They've looked at Final Fantasy VII and they've lovingly recreated it for you in HD, lovingly made it look like a lived-in world that you can imagine yourself in, while not really compromising a lot of the ideas of how that world works. But they also needed to make it into a 2020 game. Yeah, they could have had synth rock music, but that's not what people expect from Final Fantasy in 2020. People expect orchestral. They could have made it a turn-based RPG, but that's not what people expect from Final Fantasy in 2020. People expect Final Fantasy 15 or 13. Like, the last time that a mainline Final Fantasy was turn-based properly by design and you couldn't turn it off was 10. 12, you had the gambits. 13. Do you know what always rankled my ass about 13? I'm just gonna say this, okay? I'm just gonna say it to like the Goku Minecraft. I'm gonna say it to all of you right now. This is what rankles my ass, to quote Battlestar Galactica about Final Fantasy 13. I'm gonna say this. When Final Fantasy 12 came out, everybody, every fucker out there was telling me the game plays itself. Penny Arcade said so. Ha ha ha. I'm not gonna play it. And Final Fantasy 12, not a perfect game, has problems. Beautiful, beautiful music, beautiful world, everything. The game doesn't play itself. If you are trying to fight a boss or a secret boss, or trying to do anything more complex than surviving random mobs, then you're gonna die if you don't learn the gambit system, or if you don't do that that system in which it pauses the game every time a character's ATB bar is full, and then you take that action. But that makes everything take a million times longer. The gambit system is a complex if-then programming language that lets you program the EI of your characters. It's far more developed than any of the ones I've seen in a BioWare game, even the more complex ones that I've seen in some of the Dragon Age games. It's much more complex than anything else. And do you know what? Do you know what game does play itself? What game doesn't give you any sort of real control over what your characters are doing? Fucking Final Fantasy 13. 9s across the board for Final Fantasy 13. 9s across the board. But all you could do is you could decide what jobs your characters did, like the squad composition, and you could decide what your character did. But your character even had a command that was like auto battle, where the game picked the optimized best commands for your situation, which weren't always the best. Haha. Sometimes you had to switch them up. But that the game actually played itself. And you had no option, because I couldn't control Hope over there and tell him what to do. I couldn't control Snow. All I could do is say, Snow, you are now whatever. They gave them, in the Japanese version, they had all the Japanese Final Fantasy job names, like Black Mage and stuff. And in the Western one, they were all like, I don't know, Saboteur or something like that, which was like a debuff one. Like Saboteur did debuffs on the enemy, some shit like that. God, I hate Final Fantasy 13. I really hate it. And I really hate that people were talking all this shit about Final Fantasy 12, and then when 13 came along, nobody said a thing about how it literally plays itself. You just like, you know? And I really feel like Final Fantasy 15 followed in those footsteps, because, again, I've not played enough of it, but I know a lot of how the battle system works, and I know that for a lot of stuff, you just hold one button for hitting things, and then you just hit them, and it just, I don't know. It doesn't look like it has a lot of skill required. Thank you. I just really dislike Final Fantasy 13, okay? It really bothers me because I loved the shit out of 12, imperfect as it is. I love Ivalice. And yeah, you know what? For the people that like 13, for the people that like 15, you have this game. And you know, 15 has a lot of good points to it. And again, I need to properly play it to properly give it a rating, if you will. But, I mean, I have been vindicated for Final Fantasy 12. First off, when Final Fantasy 12 got re-released a couple of years ago as the Zodiac Age, first on PS4, then on Switch, 9s across the board. 9s across the board. And everyone was saying, do you know what everyone was saying in the reviews? Everyone was saying, we judged this game too harshly when it came out, and actually was really ahead of its time in terms of how it handled combat, how it handled, you know, the gambit system, how it handled exploration of the world. So first of all, I was vindicated because everyone was saying, you know what, this game was actually really ahead of its time, and it's really, really good. And number two, I was vindicated because Final Fantasy XIV, the staff that works in Final Fantasy XIV, is staff that worked on 12. 12 now has Ivalice raids, It has character models taken from the Final Fantasy XII original and like spruced up. They even do the little blue dotted lines at the edge of a map when you know that you're gonna go to a different map. Basically, that game is Final Fantasy XII transmogrified into a different world. The villains even look like the judges from Final Fantasy XII and Tactics Advance. Hell, the main villain of Realm Reborn looks like Graf from Xenogears. That's a deep cut. And I love Final Fantasy XIV, and a lot of my friends love Final Fantasy XIV, and I'm vindicated now for having gotten Final Fantasy XII on day one originally. And again, Final Fantasy XII is weird. It's a weird game. It's not safe at all. They were reviving the Evilist games because Tactics Advance was a hit. They did Tactics Advance 2, they did a bunch of other games, and they remade Final Fantasy Tactics for PSP, and they made Final Fantasy 12, and that game was also in Evilist, but it was a mainline game, and I was so excited, and I still love it. But I really feel like ever since 13, the mainline Final Fantasy games are just different now. I mean, 14 is an MMO as well, so there's all that other shit. Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah, 12 is amazing. God, I love 12. I need to buy 12 for the Switch. I have it for PS4, and I played it for ages with a friend, and we streamed it, but we didn't record it, so I can't really do anything with that. And the Switch version has some extra features, so I might actually chill out for the Switch version eventually. And I'm going to do a Let's Play. I'm doing a Let's Play of Kingdom Hearts with my partner at the moment, which I need to start editing and putting up. And I'm also going to do a Let's Play of Final Fantasy X with my friend Emily. My friend Emily played Final Fantasy X. I was really into it back when it came out, but she's not played it since, and she's never played 10 too. So if we actually get really far in and we do the entire game, then we'll do 10 too. But I feel like I've spent the last hour just sinful children of Evilist. I feel like I've spent this last hour talking to you about what's wrong with Final Fantasy. But it's really hard to say how I feel about this game in concrete words, because I always hate that perspective. They changed it, now it sucks. Or it's exactly the same, now it sucks. And I think the reason why I'm buying this game and why I'm interested in it and why I keep getting excited by it is because I am excited in seeing this game reinterpreted. You know, seeing Heidegger looking different and seeing little change in the plot and the characterization of Barrett and Jesse, and I'm interested. I want to know what happens. I want to know how they do it. I want to know what they show me. My disappointment is that I feel like what they're showing me is the most obvious Square Enix 2020 style remake of this game. That's my problem. My problem is that a remake doesn't have to be what you did in the past with your current aesthetic. Boom. It's like a machine, right? And yeah, again, the artists involved in this have done a terrific work. The voice acting is on point. There's a lot of quipping. It's cheesy, but it works because it's Final Fantasy. Cloud looks alright. They didn't shorten the sword. I thought they were going to shorten the sword. I thought the sword was going to be a bit more realistic, and they didn't. And I love these characters, and I love this world, this Final Fantasy world in particular. I like it. You know, how are they going to do Fort Condor? You know, that entire random mini RTS game. Are they going to do the Rufus's parade minigame? Now, those are not going to be in the remake that's coming out next month, because this only covers Midgar. I'm talking about stuff after Midgar. But is there going to be a world map? That's been a bone of contention ever since Final Fantasy stopped doing that with Final Fantasy X. Am I going to be able to avoid the Midgar Stormer running about? Is there going to be a cute Chocobo Ranch? Because that's what we do, is the Chocobo Ranch, right? Like Midgar, with the current aesthetic, with this current aesthetic concerns that I keep talking about, I feel Midgar is the easiest part of making of Final Fantasy VII because it's the most iconic and it's the most unique. But it also fits this aesthetic really well because it's cyberpunk, right? It's like grim and gritty, you know, techno magic, blah. But what's gonna happen when the games, these remakes, leave Midgar and you have to go to this town next door so that everyone can go to the inn and let Cloud spend half an hour telling them his backstory, his misremembered backstory? Are we gonna get Chocobo Racing? Are we gonna get all the minigames of the Gold Saucer? What's Ketchi? Ketchi is what's Ketchi gonna look like? Pretty sure Kate Seth is mispronounced because it's Irish. I'll let you know, Els. But I would need to get it for Switch first, and I don't have the money for that right now. But I'll let you know. I'll think about it. But yeah, anyway, in conclusion, having played this, am I still excited for the remake? Yes. I want to see what happens. I want to see Aerith, and I want to see the Turks, and I want to see Resident Shinra impaled in Sephiroth's long sword, and Genova, and I want to see what Tifa's like. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Every time I'm interested in something, every time I'm interested in a game or a comic or a movie, I can't just like it for the most part. I have to obsess over it. And you know, of all the different Final Fantasy stories that there have been before and after this is the most timely one, right? It was timely when it came out in 1997, and it's timely in 2020. It's about how corporate interests rule the world, and they are literally killing the planet and killing us, just so that you can have, you know, just so billionaires can be billionaires, just so that really wealthy people can keep having their killer robots, which they do in 2020 now, you know, because that's what drones are. And yeah, all the Genova stuff, I don't know how they're going to handle it. There's a lot of stuff that you can just see how they're going to handle, because we've seen how they've handled all the compilation of Final Fantasy stuff. Like, you just know how they're going to do Vincent. Vincent's just going to look the way he does in Dirge of Cerberus, hopefully with more polygons. You know, Zack, you know what Zack's going to be like. But I just want to know what they're going to do with the silly stuff. We know that the Don Corneo stuff is still there. That entire subquest is there in some shape or form, and Cloud can dress up real pretty in a dress. But yeah, I guess we'll see. I don't know whether to keep playing or to play something else or not. I don't have PS Plus, so I don't think I can play Monster Hunter properly. Oh, that's low. Yeah, because I used to have a PS Plus subscription. Oh, same with Yakuza. Well, thanks for nothing. I've not had a PS Plus subscription because I don't play anything that's PS Plus, you know. So yeah. Oh, I have 4 viewers now. I've been rambling about the history of Final Fantasy and my history with the franchise for an hour after having finished the demo. I don't really know what else I can give you. Oh, what would be a fun way of finishing this? Because now that I have a bunch of you here, I don't know. Like, would people like me to continue for another wee while? And if so, what should I play? There's a lot of these games that I can't play because I don't have a PS Plus subscription anymore. And I don't have the disc for Marvel Spider-Man, sadly, because I lent it to my friend a year ago, and she never gave it back to me. Izzy, if you're watching this, give me back my fucking game. I want it back. I want it back, bitch. Yeah, this Gundam Battle Operation game is really hard. Hey, no worries. It is quite late. You know what? I think I might call it there. I think I might call it. Listen, hang on, let me just make this be in the background so that we can be like more on topic. So yeah, that was the Final Fantasy VII Remake demo. Good night, Ales. And thank you for being here with me for it. Oh, hang on, I think hang on, I come with me on a journey because I think there is an exclusive. I'll like it. I'll give it a like. I thought there was a. I thought there was meant to be like a free theme that you can get. Night. So I'm gonna get that theme live with you. I wanna get a theme. Oh, where are the themes? Is it free? Hang on. Explore. No, I think there's a Final Fantasy VII theme that I can get. Unavailable? Pre-ordered from the PlayStation Store, but I pre-ordered it from... I see. I have to pre-order the digital version to get this theme, but I pre-ordered the physical version, so no theme for me. Welp. There's nothing to it. I'm gonna have to get the Untitled Goose Game one, even though I haven't got that game. You know what? Let's get the theme. Why not? Let's get some themes, you and I, before I go to bed. Why not? What else have they got? No, just show me the free themes. Let's see what we're gonna get. Disgaea. Oh, look at the pretties. Hell yeah, I'm gonna pretties. I haven't played Disgaea in so long. I have a friend that's obsessed with Disgaea, and I love it. I love those games. I just have never been able to get into them. Very much. Tokyo Ghoul. It's one of those animes that have never appealed to me in any capacity. Prini and the 8 Dogs. Okay, yeah, I already have a Prini one. Mirror's Edge Catalyst. I need to play that game. Wow, there's a lot of Prinis, dude. A lot of Prinis. Ninja Prinis. Holy friggy. What is this? Rise of Discovery theme. Interesting. I love Star Trek Online. Super Neptunia. What else have we got? This all looks quite kind of boring. International Women's Day 2019. That's nice. I'll guess I'll get the one for this year when it comes out. God Eater 3. Oh yeah. Yeah, they made a God Eater 3 and I forgot that happened because I played God Eater with my abuser when we were dating. And I've kind of blocked out the God Eater franchise because of that. That's some Hokuto no Ken for you. Do they have any Saint Seiya shit in here? From Soldier Soul? No, they don't, because nobody cares about Saint Seiya, because everything's with Dragon Ball now. Ooh. Oh yeah, I already have that one. Oh yeah, I do have that. I think I didn't put it on because it had annoying music on. Anyway, let's check out what themes I got. That's what we're doing. This is like a theme let's play. I have a bunch of themes I downloaded, I remember. Let's check out the Untitled Goose Game one first of all, because I just got it. See what happens. It's cute. There's the goose. Oh, the goose is moving! What if I click on this? Oh, I was hoping that it would go like honk. I like it. This might be the one that I keep, but I want to see what else I got. I got a Mad Max one. National Women's Day 2018. We got a lot of them. Game of Thrones, jeez. Marvel Spider-Man Battle Theme by Marko Djurjevic. Oh yeah, this one looks terrible. That's the one I think. Oh, it looks alright. Doesn't look too bad. That's what I'm doing now. Dynamic goose physics. Yeah, you know it. Oh, that's the music playing. What happens if I do Game of Thrones? The best show in the world that nobody was ever disappointed by. Ooh, spoopy. That's too spoopy. Too spoopy-fied me. That's what we got. Star Wars Battlefront Battle of Jakku. Jessica Jones. Do you remember when Jessica Jones was good? Do you remember when we cared about it? Like circa season 1? And did you know there was a 3rd season? I didn't hear anything about it because I hated season 2 so much. And I love season 1 so much. And that was a disappointing series. It's like season 1 had so many good parts. And then season 2 basically grabbed all of the problems that the first season had, which weren't non-existent, there were problems. And then that was the show. The show was just the problems. Didn't have anything but the problems. Power Up Your Birthday, why is that locked? I see, because I don't have a PSN Plus anymore. Give me some Star Wars. This is gonna have music? They never have music. You are so lazy. Oh, this Heavensward one. He didn't even pre-order Heavensward. Oh. See, now that I finished all of Heavensward, this has the theme song for Heavensward, so I'm probably gonna keep that because he has the music from it. Oh, look at all the wee icons. Isn't it cute how they haven't bothered with all of them? They just bothered with some of them. And some of them, like events and communities, they stayed the same. Oh, look at that. That's Access La, is it? I don't know. Anyway. you know, I mean, as much as I love the theme of Ishgard, I think I need to go with something that is not gonna bombard me with epic music when I turn on my PlayStation. Oh, I didn't look at the pretty one, did I? That's true, you play Final Fantasy 14. I keep forgetting because we play in different servers. Yeah, so, oh, this is cute. Look how cute this is. This is super cute. I'm gonna keep this one. Yeah, Final Fantasy 14. Final Fantasy 14, Ishgard is from the Heavensward expansion, so if you just started playing it, it's gonna take you a while. Anyway, I am going to peace out with all these preenies with me. You have been a lovely audience. Thank you so much for being here with me, playing the Final Fantasy VII demo, and for listening to me ramble for like an hour. And thank you so much for being about stuff. I might cut that for the VOD, but thank you so much for being here. And yeah, I hopefully catch you soon. I'm gonna try to make streams like a weekly thing. The problem that I have is that streams require so much. There's so much you need to set up, right? Like you need to do your mic and your headphones and your capture card and your webcam and your lighting. So it's complicated, and I don't exactly have a producer or like a budget, but it's fun and I enjoy doing it. So thank you, and I'm gonna unmic myself. Thank you, Maya. I hope you have a good night, and I'll catch you real soon. That's the baby. Where? Hi. Very unquietly. Switch the stream off. Yes.